Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys a tutorial, another nail tutorial, really getting into doing my nails. And I'm going to show you guys a quick dip, acrylic dip manicure, I guess. So this is how mine end up. I just did a clear one with a little bit of like an off pink type of base, and with just a clear top coat. Hey guys, I'm editing right now. Oh, my hair looks crazy. Oh, why is it like that? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I'm editing right now, and I just realized that I'm very out of frame, and there's also a big stain on my shirt, so that's great. So, if you guys want to see that too, keep on watching. So, I'm not zooming in very much because I want you guys to be able to see everything in case I'm moving around, which tends to happen a lot. But I have my little press-on nails right here. Well, they're just like regular glue-on tips, I guess. I don't know. There's some like, these have clay on them, so that's not very good. I'm just gonna size these to my hands and make sure we have enough, because if I don't, then that's not gonna be very good. So I'm going to do a quick voiceover because apparently I'm terrible at explaining what I was doing, but I also forgot to explain that I'm using basic, like, they're not even tips, they're just like glue-on clear nails, because this was just a temporary fix until I get the rest of the products I need to do a full set of acrylics. So I was just using these for a couple days so I don't bite my nails, basically. So I'm just sizing them to my hands, and you can also file the edges, which is kind of what I'm doing. You literally cannot see, but I'm just filing some of the edges, which you can do to help fit the base of your nail better, especially if you don't have the right sizes, which I kind of had to do for some of them. But I was just taking a basic nail file to make them all fit, and then we're gonna begin with the rest of the tutorial. So to prep the nails, I'm starting off with a cuticle pusher. I like the metal ones. I just think it's like nice and sturdy, as long as you know not to like hurt yourself, I guess, or your client. I will use the metal one. Push back all the cuticles. Next thing, I'm going to be using my electric nail drill. This one is called the Glazing Machine. It doesn't really have an exact brand. I bought it off eBay. It was 25 bucks, and it's really, really nice. So I've got a little sandpaper file bit thing on the tip. On a very low speed, I'm just getting like straight up to the cuticle and all the way up on the sides, and I'm just gently buffing the tops of the nails. I'm gonna go in to prime the nails. This is where you kind of want to use a nail primer slash like dehydrator, but I don't have any at the moment. Mine's in the mail in process of being shipped to me. So I'm just using some 70% rubbing alcohol. It'll do like almost the same thing, and it's just a temporary use. Otherwise, I would use an actual nail primer. Here is where you would probably start your acrylics, you know, by applying your tips and stuff. I'm not going to be doing acrylics, like I said. My nail primer's in the mail, and I'm waiting to get that to do like a fresh full set. So I'm just going to be doing on some press-on nails, and I'm just doing like some regular tips. They're not even tips, they're just fake nails that I'm going to be gluing on, and then doing the dip with that. So I'm going to use the Kiss Precision Nail Glue. This is like this is my favorite nail glue. It's really nice, it works well. So here are my little fake nails. They're like just short, kind of regular ones. So you can even, maybe, yeah, I'm just going to apply it and saturate my whole nail. This way, yeah, this is a much better method, because this way you can really tell that you're going to get your whole nail glued. Also, it's very important that you clean the tip of the nail glue, because I never did that with my old bottle of this exact nail glue, and this is a brand new bottle. So you just want to clean that out, and then put the lid, and then preferably keep it stored up so it doesn't get all crusty. Now we're going to start on the dip process. So I'm going to turn up the speed of my drill, barely anything, just still on a very low setting, taking the same bit, and I'm going to roughen up the edges of the fake nails since they're very smooth, they're very shiny, they're very, yeah. So giving them just that quick buff is going to help the acrylic adhere. I'm going to give them a quick file too. I kind of want them to not be like coffin-y shape, but not just as square. Also, always keep my lid on the monomer because your monomer evaporates in the air very, very quickly. So in between uses, I always keep my lid on it. Like, I literally just dip my brush in there real quick and then, you know, carry on. Now for the acrylic I'm just using a pink acrylic from another eBay brand. Oh my goodness, this stuff is a mess. I'm just gonna pour some of the acrylic into this little dish because this is another dampened dish. This one is tall and skinny, that way your thumb or your finger hopefully, ideally, will dip in there. Yeah, that should work. Okay, so I hope it just dips in there real quick and nicely. I'm gonna go in with our liquid, and I'm using a small little brush for this because you don't want this to bleed all over your skin, because I mean, it's meant to just go where you want the dip acrylic to go. So you do that, and then you dip. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, that totally worked. I'm just using a brush you don't really care about, so that way you can just brush off the extra powder, and then that's good. So there will most likely get acrylic into this brush if, for whatever reason, I don't really know. But that way, you just want a brush that you don't really care about. And then I believe the process for dip is to do 3 coats. I'm gonna be doing that. So I also topped it off with another layer of just regular monomer to kind of like set the top layer of the acrylic powder. So you can tell there's a little bit of like buildup around the cuticle area. So you can use, I guess, just use a little brush or a little metal tool. Clean that up. As you can tell, it does get a little bumpy. It's kind of gritty at the top. So, and it's really not bad though. Overall, it's very smooth. It's very even. It's just a little bit gritty. So, once it dries completely, that'll be very easy to buff and clean. And then I'm just going to top it off with a top coat. And then that'll be it for me. You can also, you can do this dip method with colored acrylics, which is probably more ideal when you get like the dip. It's really not dry yet, so I'm just gonna let it dry, and then I'm gonna file up the edges one last time. Okay, here is the finished part of the filing. So I'm just gonna go in once again on a medium speed with the same bit. Honestly, I could do everything with this bit when it comes to filing and buffing and prepping. I just really like the sandpaper ones. And I'm gonna use this just to gently smooth over the entire nail. I think we're just about done. You can take your little brush, dust off the dust. Now, one of these buffing cubes, this specific type that looks exactly like this, is one of the best and my favorite buffing cubes there are. I have a couple of them, but like this one that just has a pretty fine grit just does the best little bit of buffing. So this will smooth out any last teeny tiny imperfections. Now you want to dust off the last little bit of dust, and then apply your cuticle oil. When you're at the salon and get your acrylics done, they will apply a cuticle oil right before you wash your hands and before you paint them. So as long as you've got all your buffing done, I like to apply a cuticle oil just because my cuticles get really bad when I bite them. So this one's from Essie. It's the apricot cuticle oil. Then you want to wash your hands, or if you're lazy like me, just take a little bit of alcohol and just clean off the surface of the nails. This is the OPI top coat, and I'm gonna use this one. I really like this one though. I use it a lot when I'm doing like gems because this one is very glossy and it's very thick. Okay, so here are the end results. This is just how to do a basic dip acrylic dip manicure, I guess. I kind of like it. It looks a lot better than this disgusting no nail side, so I'm enjoying that for sure, and I'm just gonna use these till I get my full set done. Hey guys, in today's video, No, that's the outro. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did like this video, with a thumbs up. Comment down below what you guys think, as well as subscribe to become a part of our beautiful world. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next video. Bye!